I hope my screen is visible now.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, the recording is also on. So we can start now. Yeah, very interesting topic, the $70,000 identity crisis. And we all know what is the significance of identity. We'll get a little deeper into it and see how with the case study. So the word Volkswagen again literally translates to people's car. For generation, VW built a highly loyal following by making affordable, quickly cars for the average person. But in 2004, they released a Phaeton, a massive luxury vehicle priced at $70,000. It had incredibly engineering, air, suspension, and seats that gave very luxurious message. Despite the amazing features, it was a massive commercial failure. It failed because it completely violated the company's core belief. You cannot claim to be the champion of the everyday person and then sell a $70,000 status symbol. Toyota understood this perfectly. When they wanted to sell high-end cars, they created an entirely new brand called Lexus. So they would not confuse their audience. If your actions contradict your values, your customers will feel confused and reject your efforts. So true. And I can very well relate to it. If any brand for that matter in India also we have seen many times, which is very popularly known for its competitive pricing and common man's brand, all of a sudden increase their price for a particular variant, even though that's been kind of targeting a luxurious segment, people will not, first of all, the luxurious people who look at the brand, they will not come to that brand. People who generally buy BMW or kind of dwell in that category, they will look for Jaguar or so. But if Tata is all of a sudden started making very luxurious brand and charging BMW or higher price, the price of that segment, all of a sudden they will not get the attention of the that segment, because as such they have the brand meant for a common people, right? So that can be addressed if there is a change in the branding. So very nicely, actually, this case study has been demonstrated that we need to remain aligned with our core purpose and belief system, and that's how actually we need to cater. And if the core value system or the why of a particular brand is changing, then a sub brand need to be evolved in such a way that it can cater to a new segment. The identity has to be very different. Otherwise, getting the attention will be very difficult. So the authenticity filter actually here comes into picture and creates that barrier. So to understand the authenticity filter better, it is because just because you have the skill to build something does not mean it fits your identity. So having the skill to build something does not mean it fits to your identity. You have already built your identity, and now you need to play around that unless until a new identity need to be born. Now, the second key insight from today's reading is avoiding identity crisis. doing things just for money destroys trust if it violates your core values. And in a similar manner, I think OnePlus Mobile also had done a massive mistake. In past, they are known for their actually brand value also, not as great as iPhone in India, but maybe next to that. But around 3 to 4 years ago, they have started launching products very competitive to Samsung or similar brands. And the product, even though the brand name was better, the product was not offering that kind of value what Samsung was offering in that segment. So that was a failure actually. Neither the brand could give a sustained value, nor the hardware also was up to the mark of OnePlus. So I could relate to that very well. So we must actually see how we should be avoiding the identity crisis. Then the third insight is action speaks loudest. Every single product you release or choice you make is a physical proof of what you actually believe. Every single product you release or choice, even choice you make, is a physical proof of what you actually believe. And that automatically happens. If you whatever choice we make, that actually very much aligned with our core belief system, the core values. So we should actually realize this fact that action speaks loudest. And even if someone wants to try to deviate from their identity, it's like in Sanskrit is called Swadharma. If we are deviating from our Swadharma, then in spirituality also it is called. If we are deviating from our Swadharma and embracing the Paradharma, in Bhagavad Gita there is a dedicated sloka for it. So definitely it would fall flat. It would backfire. The two reflective question for today is, the first one is, have you ever taken a job or accepted a project just for the money, even though it felt completely wrong for who you are? So let's make a deep reflection on that. Maybe in past we would have done such kind of mistake, and what were the lessons that we have learned. Second is, where in our life we are currently sending mixed signals. Means about our value system plus something else. That mixed signals are little dangerous actually. So stop sending mixed signals. Every product releases or choices we make is physical proof of what we actually believe, and sure they are in alignment. Mixed signal is not going to help. When they are unclear about our why, what we do have no context. Even excellent work will not be trusted if people cannot understand the deeper intention driving the action. So this is the key interpretation for today's reading. Even if we do excellent work, people will not trust us if they cannot understand the deeper intention driving our actions. Any takeaway that you want to share, Milinji? Else we can cover one more also today.
Yeah, we can go for the next one. Yeah, perform this thing. Yeah, this is again something we need to implement in our life and see. Yes, day to day, moment to moment decision we are making is based on our values. But yeah, this slides or this information adds more to it, giving the bigger examples. Yeah.
Yes. And what mistake we made and what mistake, what was the right strategy that Toyota made. That also a reminder for us to check if we are making any mistake, any different signals we are sending that is contradictory to our identity, just for the heck of doing things or to make money. If we are doing, then we need to do it actually. Then shall I close the recording and start a new one again?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just it won't take 2-3 minutes. Yeah.